Peace, family. It is I, Miss Tasha Lytle. Yes, I know that's different. Some of you may have noticed that my channel name changed, but that is a subject for another time, and I will come back on here and talk about that. Today, I am coming on for a very specific reason. I wanted to come on and talk about this energy that we're currently in, and not from one specific area, but more so overall the energy signature that we're dealing with, from everything from a universal, cosmic, world, nationwide, citywide, family to personal um, type of perspective. This is energy that is really affecting things in from multiple fronts, right? But I'm a person who likes to talk from a personal perspective. So first, I just want to say that when I sat down to do this video, I was very intentional that I did not want to put a name on it that was going to act as clickbait. I just simply want to talk about this energy. Yes, today is the Leo new moon. Yes, we are embarking on the 8-8 portal. Yes, Mercury is turning retrograde today, amongst other things. But I'm not interested in speaking from one perspective, but instead from a download that I was given and was instructed to come and share. Um, I was out of town. Y'all have to excuse me because this is kind of like last minute. It's not planned. I'm tired. I just got back in town, but I think me being away with family this weekend acted as a much needed reset and allowed me to clear out some things. And with that, I made a very important decision today that I feel like freed up some of my energy. So when I got home after traveling and I laid down to take a nap, um, when I woke up, I just started getting these downloads in reference to this. So I want to talk about this energy that we're in currently. And this energy, as I stated before, it's not about one specific thing. It's more so about things on a larger scale. Um, One of the things that I've been given lately that has been reiterated to me over and over again is the fact that we are at what you would call an impasse or a crossroads. And there are in this space choices that need to be made, that you have to close the cycle on and make these final choices, and these choices that we're making now are really going to and of course I'm at a loss for words, but they're really kind of dictating what this next cycle of our life looks like. And so these are important decisions. Now, it might be different for everyone. You know what I mean? Everyone is not going to have the same decisions to make. Kasai, can you, mommy, will let you record in 1 minute. Can I finish? Thank you. Um, Everyone is not going to have the same decisions to make. This is going to be different depending upon where you are in your journey, right? But it can include anything with from who you align with, who you partner with, how you choose to view your circumstances, which oftentimes your perspective plays such a large role in not only where you continue to be, but also where you're able to navigate to in life, right? And so this can be several different things. Like it can be in terms of lifestyle. And Kasai, I've asked you. This is a test. This is a choice for me. Anyway, no, seriously though, it can be a plethora of things. It just or plethora, as I normally say, plethora. Anyway, it just kind of depends on. Take that over there, please. I'm not gonna say it again. Thank you. On where you are on your journey. And I feel that this is especially pertinent for those of us who have really been on a self-healing journey and a road to trying to be your truest, most authentic self, right? And so now there has been a split. You've heard a lot of different people talk about this split, and you can actively see it. You can see it. There are people who have vibrated out of your reality because you have chosen to do different things or act in different ways or just kind of grow and heal. And you have others who may be kind of stuck. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on. Okay, excuse me, y'all. But anyway, as I was saying, um, especially for those of us who have really been trying to do the work, the healing work, who have chosen to really dig in and try to find our truest and most authentic self and get back to self and your highest version so that you can live the life that you know you're supposed to live, so that you can be in your mission and purpose, or walking in um, your truest authentic self, and being and doing what it is that you were made to do out here, not what anyone told you you were supposed to be doing, right? And so for those of us who have been on that, and it doesn't matter whether that's been your walk for the last 6 months or the last 6 years, um, you may find yourself right now at a major choice point. So, and you all excuse me because I wrote notes as this was coming down and I just didn't want to miss anything. And so I just want to kind of get through what I wrote down to make sure I didn't miss anything, okay? One of the things that was given to me, that as you're standing at these crossroads of these choice points, hold on one moment, y'all. Kasai, sorry about that. Okay, one of the things that was given to me that's really important is that as you're standing at these crossroads and you're making these choices, it's important to be 100% honest with yourself about what it is that you're feeling, what you're sensing, um, what you're thinking, just in an effort to really shine a light on even maybe the shadow parts of you that are coming up. A lot of times people say, well, what's the shadow? What do you mean the shadow? Well, it's just the parts of us that we don't like to look at. The parts that we don't always admit out loud. Sometimes we don't even admit those things to ourselves, which is why it's super important that during this time that you are shining a light on those so you can make the decision that is authentic, the truest authentic decision for you, right? And so I think that's really significant, because one of the things that people don't understand, and this has recently been illuminated to me as well, is that when people talk about jumping timelines and getting on your highest timeline, all that is a choice. Day by day, minute by minute, second by second, we make choices. And those choices determine what the future looks like for us, right? So when we're at this impasse and these crossroads, this is about choosing the appropriate timeline. And one of the things that also came to me, because I've been talking about this now for, I don't know, like a little bit over a month, like it just kept saying, choice. I knew that timelines were nothing more than choices, but when you hear people say quantum leap, it's nothing more than a significant amount of choices, or should I say, how do I want to put that? Because I want y'all to catch this. Because when I caught this was significant to me, right? It's like choosing the right combination, making the right combination of choices that kind of catapults you to a completely different timeline. It's kind of like divine timing, being in that right place at that right time when that right person was there, or that right opportunity. That is what the quantum leap is. It's just choosing the right combination right at the right time, where divine timing comes in and you're in a space where you blink and things happen so fast that you almost don't even know how you got there, right? But it's important to realize that as you're choosing from day to day what you're choosing, you may not see the choice right there in the immediate future, but you have to realize that your actions today, your thoughts today, your choices today dictate your tomorrow. And so while we're at these pivotal points and these crossroads, it's important to be honest, because you can try to lie to yourself. I don't really know how that works, but you can try. We've all done it at some point in time. But what doesn't lie is energy. And so you cannot lie to the universe. So when you're telling yourself one thing, but your energy is giving off something else, the universe is responding to what that energy is giving off. It's not your words. If you're not in alignment with those words, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? And so that's why I just be feeling like ain't no use of being out here and acting one way and really feeling another way. Let's just walk in the authenticity of who we are. Own it, shine a light on the parts of you that you may not care too much for, but at least you're authentic. And then once the light is, even if it is something that you want to work on, once you shine a light on it, you're in a position where you can do something about it. But if you don't even wish to acknowledge it, then you can't even operate from an honest space. It's one of the reasons I don't like when people to lie to me or try to like pull the wool over my eyes. It's the same type of thing, because how can I make an informed decision if I ain't even dealing with the truth? It's the same thing with you. If you're not dealing with the truth of who you are, the truth of what it is you stand for, the truth of how you really feel, then how are you really making your choice? What are you you're making your choices based on a lie? You would be pissed off if somebody did that. And when people do that, you're pissed off about that, right? So why aren't you pissed off at yourself? You know what I mean? Let's just, I'm gonna get off of that, because that's a whole nother subject, and I didn't mean to go that far down there. But anyway, so I wanted to speak on that. Also, I wanted to make another point about this. Even though I am making this video on the Leo new moon, on the day Mercury turns retrograde, on the heels of the 8/8 portal, I still feel like this message is timeless. And the reason being because we all are on different timelines, and there will be different points where people get to a space where they find themselves at a very pivotal point in their life where they have to make a decision that is going to alter their reality, that's going to alter how they move forward and how they progress from this time and space. And so it's important that if this message has found you, I really, my highest intention is that it helps you to really be honest and deciding how you want to move forward, and know that it's never too late. It's never too late to make a decision that's in alignment with your truest and highest, most authentic version of yourself. You know what I mean? Listen, if you're in spaces that you know you don't belong in, if you are in relationships, okay, he tutu, he checking my mic. Y'all know I'm a singer, so my son done heard me do the tutu on the mic. He checking the mic. Okay, baby, can mommy finish? And then we're gonna wrap this up so he can do what he want to do on this mic. Oh my God, he said tutu. Anyway, if you are in spaces that you know you don't belong, if you are with people that you know you don't belong, if you are in situations that are too small for you, now is the time to choose. Don't do that, Kasai, because you're going to turn the mic off. Now is the time to choose to do something different. Choose you. Choose you. Because you can only be effective for the collective if you are in your most authentic version of yourself. And so, yes, it's okay to choose others, but in order for you to do that from an effective place, you have to choose you first. So if you're in spaces that are too small for you, listen, go big or go home. And I normally don't talk like this, but this is what has been placed on my heart today, because it's a lesson for me too, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm a person, and this is not from a space of ego. Ego would have kept me from getting up here today because I don't feel like I look my best, nor do I feel my best. And so this is more as a space of authenticity, of knowing what you've been called to do and just answering the call. If you ain't catch nothing else, I hope you caught that. Anyway, I'm going to get off here because I feel like this went longer than I was intending it to. But if this message found you, I hope you were able to get something from it. And I do believe that if you made it this long, then this message was for you, because there's no clickbait in this title. It just is what it is. This energy. Okay? Choose wisely, y'all. You know, take the plunge. Do what you know you're meant to do. And I want to shout out my sister. She's going to know. If she sees this, she knows who she is. Because part of this message, I know, was inspired by a conversation that we had this weekend while we are away on a family trip. Anyway, you all, until next time, that's all I got. Peace, much love, healing, abundance, healthy, wealthy, wise, whatever else you want to call it. Let's get it. Peace.